What's going on? Welcome back to my channel. This is the Beer Baron. Happy holidays, everyone. Happy New Year as well. We're a few hours away from New Year's. It's about early evening over here on the West Coast, the best coast. And didn't really have any plans this New Year's because I'm old. No, we didn't want to go out tonight anyway. It's raining, it's pouring. The old man is snoring here in LA. So I decided, let's just cook at home and let's do a final video for 2025. What should I do? A lot of people are doing recaps and things like that. Best 2025 Marvel Legends, best this, best that. I don't have a top 10 list at all. I decided not to do that. But what I did decide to do was do an unboxing of something that definitely reminded me of New Year's and New Year's parties. And I'm talking about, that's right, a box set with Mr. Patch, aka Wolverine, and Mr. Joe Fixit, aka the Incredible Hulk, in their white tuxedos. Now, nothing says a New Year's party like dressing up in your Dapper Dan outfit, in your white tuxedo, in your dinner jacket, and, I guess putting on the Ritz, one would say, and looking, oh, so fine. We're going to do this. We're going to do an unboxing of this. I felt this is very appropriate. I have been sitting on this box set for a long time. Contrary to popular belief, of all four of these Wolverine box sets that came out, I think this one did not sell very well because obviously you would have to be a fan of the old school Wolverine. Well, ladies and gentlemen, all 40-something followers of mine, I am a fan of Patch Wolverine in the white tuxedo. That was actually one of my major requests. I really wanted white tuxedo Patch, and I am so happy that he was finally released. I can take him off my wanted list. And, hey, if it's not one of your favorites, I'm sorry, but I am living it up when they first announced this. This is great. I'm not a big Incredible Hulk fan. This is actually the first Incredible Hulk figure that I will own, but let's see what this is all about. Obviously, you can see the pretty cool art on, that's Mr. Joe Fixit on that side and Mr. Patch on that side. Obviously, this is the outfit that Wolverine would wear when he would go to Madripoor, aka, I'd say it's Hong Kong, Macau. It's an amalgamation of the two places, as I've been to both of those places twice. Definitely fits my views of the area. So let's see what this is all about. Anybody else doing anything on New Year's? New Year's kind of overrated. It is, as a friend of mine who was a bartender said, New Year's is amateur hour. Because you go to a bar, you got to pay a cover charge when they normally don't do a cover charge, and what do you get? You get a flute of cheap champagne at midnight. They overcharge on drinks, they overcharge on food. Everybody's trying to get loaded as fast as they can before midnight, and then they all leave after midnight because the show is done. Yeah, I've never had a fun New Year's party. I would think that if I was on maybe a cruise, or if we were on vacation, in a somewhere in Europe, maybe they would have something really cool. But yeah, any New Year's party that I ever went to in LA in college, it was always just overrated. There was one I remember we showed up 3 minutes before midnight, and we got 5 minutes. Let's say 5 minutes before midnight, and we got there and to this house party. And it was ridiculous. People were already fucking hammered, pardon my French. And then by the time midnight rolled around, everyone said they're 5, 4, 3, 2, 1s, ball drop, and then everyone left. It was crazy. I mean, I can understand if you're throwing a house party, you want everybody out as soon as you can. Plus, after midnight, most of the neighbors are going to be pretty mad about that. All right, let's get this bad boy out of its packaging. Much easier than normal. Let's go. Wolverine. Yeah, I was very excited when this Wolverine was announced. So I created a, there's a website that allows you to make your own Marvel Legend wave. And, oh look, he's so tiny. So tiny. And I made a Madripoor wave. And, you know, every wave is supposed to have Wolverine in it. So in my Madripoor wave, it was white tuxedo Wolverine. Why not? Who else did we have in my wave? It was Bloodscream. Roundhouse was the Build-A-Figure. Tiger. Yukio, the female Japanese, the ninja lady. Hiya! That was Wolverine's love interest for a while. And then I think maybe it was Gorgon, or Gorgon, the Japanese samurai guy. And I thought there was one other one that I cannot remember, but more or less that was, yeah. Okay, let's see what we got. Great head. Look at this. Look at that. That's some good. This is everything that I wanted in a box set. You know what would have been great? Which, of course, they wouldn't be able to probably do because they're very strict on that. Have a cigar for Wolverine's mouth, and maybe a martini or a beer or some sort. I mean, articulation's great. I mean, it's obviously a little limited with, double jointed knees. With the dinner jacket. Let's get to the main event right over here. This big guy, this tall drink of water is. Look at that. That's pretty cool. So, like I said, this is the first Incredible Hulk figure that I've owned because I'm not a big Incredible Hulk fan. Why won't you stand? Why won't you stand? There you go. All right, well, let's fix his. There we go. Hey, bub. You enter the Princess Bar. You got to talk to me, and you got to talk to my buddy who's working the door. Here's Hulk's second head, Mr. Joe Fixit. That's really cool. You get 2 sets of hands. You get some gripping hands. Ah! All right, now you only have 3 hands. We got some Fists of Fury. This is beautiful. This is everything I wanted. Here we go. Here's some other hands for Wolverine. They're taped in. They're just the fists with no claws. Perfect. I mean, did anyone have a problem with this? I absolutely love this set. This is well worth it. I know that it went down in price, and usually I am one who likes to bargain hunt and likes to wait for the figures to go on clearance. But come on, this is exactly what I wanted in a Patch and Mr. Fixit, Joe Fixit box set. I mean, oops. Here we go. As depicted in Wolverine 8. Who said I didn't have any comics anymore? I just have the trade paperbacks. As I lost all my comics. Yeah, it's crazy. Almost a year anniversary of my parents losing their house in the fire and me losing my entire comic book collection and more or less my entire vintage toy collection. Absolutely crazy. That happened on January 6th. So it's coming up. Boo-hoo. Bummed. But, yeah, I was thinking about it recently. You know, it was a lot of stuff I was planning on selling anyway. So if I can get money for, from the insurance for the stuff, then I'll be cool, you know? Yeah, but okay, this is perfect. I love it. Let's read the back. Obviously, undercover as his alter ego Patch, Wolverine cons Joe Fixit into helping him take down the crime lords of Madripoor. You see that right there? I do. And great drawing. 50 years Wolverine. This is such a. Yes, it's not. I can't put him in a battle or anything like that. You know what? Sometimes you don't need to. Sometimes you just need to be hanging out at the Princess Bar in Madripoor. And speaking of which, the background is really super cool. As I just noticed it, it's got a lot of comic images from that Wolverine issue, Wolverine 8. My only gripe is you didn't come with a hat, but it's okay. I mean, he didn't have a hat on the cover. He's wearing a hat right there. Joe Fixit is known for his hat. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. I could not ask for anything more. The designers, Dwight, did a wonderful job. This is a really wonderful homage to an iconic Wolverine cover. I never got a chance to own this comic. It was on my list to get. I actually was one of the next comics that I had planned on buying over during 2025. If we had not had a house burned down, I would have continued going to my local comic shop, and hopefully if they had that in stock, I would have definitely bought it. But this this set is wonderful. Like I said, perfect. Can't go wrong. If I could gripe, it would just be I'd have maybe an accessory, a cigar or a drink for Wolverine, and maybe a hat for Fixit. But other than that, 10 out of 10. I loved it. This is my favorite box set. I got the other box sets. The only box set I did not get, I take that back, is Lilandra and Wolverine turning into a brood. A brood. I got the Psylocke one, and what was the other one? Now I can't remember what the other one was. I don't know. He's in the Tupperware bins. We will get to it one day. But wonderful. And obviously, illustration by Phil Noto, whoever that is. He did a great job. All right. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. We got Fixit on a Patch. Patch on a Fixit. I hope you guys have a wonderful, wonderful New Year's. I am really hoping, and I believe that 2026 will be really, really just much better than 2025. 2025 was just absolute bananas, especially for my family. It's just, you lose a house, my parents move into assisted living, just a bunch of other stuff. We just moved offices, which was a really good thing. Just a lot of crazy stuff over the year. You know, it's just, you look back and you're like, wow, I can't believe that happened. But a lot of really good things. So, you know, it balances out. But I hope you enjoy this video, as this is something that definitely is a good thing and a wonderful thing to end the year on. And here's to a wonderful, prosperous, happy, fun, adventurous 2026. Happy New Year, everybody, and I will see you next year. Peace out from the Princess Bar. This is Patch, and this is Joe Fixit saying adios, bub.